That was beautiful, Randolph. And that title of that song is "Oh, Give Thanks."
Oh, give thanks.
Do you play that in your church?
Yes, sir, for praise and worship.
Praise and worship song?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, Randolph is here, obviously. You're very present today, Randolph. You're very present.
Thank you.
You're like a gift to the world, if I may say. Randolph Carter, I'm Jim Huss here at Keyboard Exchange International. And Randolph has been playing "Oh, Give Thanks," one of the songs he plays at his church, on a 1969 Hammond model A-105, which, as we've explained before, the A-105 is the most deluxe of all the A-100 series, with a finished back, and as shown here, and the engraved drawbars tell us, well, what do they tell us, Randolph?
Well, it tells us that this is the latest years of that manufacturing.
Yes,
of the
last 5 years, I
last
think.
5 years.
69 to 73.
73, yeah.
Yeah. And 74, a few organs snuck out of the factory, too.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. But they didn't have a letter preceding the serial number.
Okay.
Yeah. And what would that tell us about the capacitors on the tone generator?
Red caps.
Red caps.
Red caps. No wax caps.
No wax caps. You'll hear a lot about red caps as being a very desirable feature on any Hammond organ, really, because they don't degrade the way the old paper covered with wax capacitors tended to degrade over time.
Okay.
They're mylar plastic covered capacitors, and when we get an organ with red caps, we don't even think about changing them, do we?
No
Because
need.
there's nothing we could put in that would be better.
Right, correct.
And what were you going to say before I interrupted you?
Oh no, I was saying I was just agreeing with you. Like these organs tend to be brighter with the in those years or whatever. So I mean, a lot of people desire the later years.
Oh yeah, that brightness. But you know, with that brightness also comes a bad thing.
Foam.
Foam.
Yes. Foam.
So for the last 10 years of manufacture, the factory put in the foam instead of felt to keep dust out of getting inside the organ. So now, before we actually deliver this organ, we have to take the keyboards out. And fortunately, Randolph tested this, and there's no damage from foam. But it's our policy here at Keyboard Exchange International. As you know, Randolph, you've taken a lot of foam out of keyboards, you and Rick and Brian.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a big job.
Absolutely.
But the reason we do it is for the long-term well-being of these instruments. You know, if you get an organ from Keyboard Exchange International, it's going to be certified foam-free, meaning the foam has been removed, even though it took a lot of time and effort to make it happen. But 50 years from now,
You won't have that issue.
you know, well, 100 years from now, when we're long gone, we'll be remembered possibly as the foam removers. Those guys who 100 years ago took the foam out of my Hammond organ so that today every note is playing correctly on every drawbar.
Wow, that's awesome.
So we jest about it, but in fact, it's a very serious situation, and we've made a video, foam removal test on a 1965 B3. That's a completely separate video, but if you want to get more details about foam removal, we recommend you go to that YouTube video. So Randolph, how about taking this out a little bit more, and then we can have our piano tuner over there start hitting away at some keys. And thanks for your time and attention, folks. But this A-105 is still available with your choice of Leslie. Right now we have it hooked up to a 247, but we could put an upright Leslie with it. At this point, we could put your choice of Leslie. So take it away, Randolph. Hi, I'm Jim Huss, speaking with you from the showroom at Keyboard Exchange International. We'd like to thank all of you who have helped us grow our business for the past 51 years, and it is our intent to find good homes for all the instruments we have gathered from all over the United States. Thank you to the families that have preserved the instruments and then sold them to us, knowing that we would find good homes for them. If you, on the other hand, are in need of an instrument, please give us a call. There's been a lot of effort to gather these instruments together, and we would like to make you part of the Keyboard Exchange International family. Let's all work together to keep these fine instruments going long into the future so that we now and future generations can continue to enjoy the wonderful sound of the Hammond tone wheel organ. God bless. Signing off.